We are good to go. Good morning, everyone. I'm Senator Jim Dill. I'm the chair of the Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry Committee, and I want to welcome everybody here to our confirmation hearing for Mr. Peter Prey. And with that, I will go around and let the committee introduce themselves, starting with Representative Landry.
Good morning. I'm Scott Landry. I represent the towns of Farmington and New Sharon in District 113.
Representative McCray.
Yes, good morning, everybody. I'm Dave McCray. I'm sitting at my home in Fort Fairfield up in the central part of the county. I represent District 141. So good morning. Good to see everybody.
House Chair Representative O'Neill.
Good morning. I'm Maggie O'Neill, and I represent House District 15, which is in Saco. And I'm just doing two committees at once today. So if you see me looking away, that's why.
Representative Hall.
Yes, good morning. Randy Hall, representing 6 towns in southern Franklin County, District 114.
Representative Osher.
Good morning. I'm Representative Lori Osher. I'm from Orono, District 123, the home of the University of Maine.
Representative Underwood.
Hello, I'm Joseph Underwood, Presque Isle, representing District 147. Thank you.
And Senator Maxman.
Hi there, I'm Coy Maxman. I represent Senate District 13, which is Lincoln County.
Again, good morning, everyone. As I said, I'm Jim Dill, and I represent Senate District number 5, Northern Penobscot County. And we have one confirmation hearing this morning. And I do have a script that I must read, and I will do that. So we'll just launch right into it. This is a public hearing of the Joint Standing Committee on Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry for the purpose of considering the nomination by the Penobscot County Commissioners of Mr. Peter Prey of Millinocket for reappointment to the Maine Land Use Planning Commission. Under the law and joint rules of the legislature, the committee is required to hold this public hearing and to recommend confirmation or denial of the nominee by majority vote of the committee members present and voting. As chairs of the committee, will then send written notice of the committee's recommendations to the President of the Senate. The committee will hear testimony from and have an opportunity to question the Penobscot County Commissioners or the representative, the nominee, and any other persons present who wish to speak for or against the nomination. The meeting is being live streamed, and as you know, you are actually on at all times unless you are muted. So please mute yourself till you're ready to speak. And with that, pursuant to Title III, Section 157 of the Maine statutes, which requires it to be an affirmative motion to recommend confirmation of the nominee, the chair recognizes Representative O'Neill for the purpose of making a motion.
I move that we make the confirmation.
All right. It has been moved that Mr. Peter Prey of Millinocket has been recommended for a reappointment to the Maine Land Use Planning Commission. And you should have a copy of the position. With that, I will now recommend Commissioner Sanborn to make a statement.
Thank you, Senator Dill, and Representative O'Neill and members of the Agriculture and Conservation and Forestry Committee. I am Laura Sanborn, a Penobscot County Commissioner from District 3, and District 3 in Penobscot County includes all of the unorganized territories of Penobscot County. It is with great pride that I come before you today again to offer Mr. Peter Prey as the nominee of the Penobscot County Commissioners to the Land Use Planning Commission. Mr. Prey is a Maine native, born in East Millinocket, and he and his brothers enjoyed the unique Maine experience of being educated in a one-room schoolhouse, a true Maine adventure all by itself. Additionally, Mr. Prey has experience that stored opportunities to be employed as a river driver on the West Branch of the Penobscot River. Before the age of massive machinery and large trucks. It was when our rivers were the highways that got logs to the mill. Then he went on to the Great Northern Paper Mill, retiring after 38 years as a pulp mill supervisor. Also during this time, Mr. Prey and his lovely wife owned and operated Prey's Big Eddy Campground in Township 3, Range 11, also on the west branch of the Penobscot River. And in his spare time, Mr. Prey guided for game in the unorganized territories. Mr. Prey has over the years never forgotten the public service is the lifeblood of a successful, thriving community. He has served as president of the Millinocket Fin and Feather Club, director of the Catardhan Region Ducks Unlimited, and chair of the Baxter State Park Citizens Advisory Board. In his retirement years now, Mr. and Mrs. Prey have resided in Millinocket since 1965. Mr. Prey uses facts and science in making his decisions for the commission, which I really, really respect. Mr. Prey has lived and worked his entire lifetime in the beautiful outdoors of northern Penobscot County. Perhaps as important, he has been a good steward of the northern Penobscot unorganized territory and the interest of the people. I am sure he will continue to serve Penobscot County and the state of Maine well with his business-like common sense approach. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions for Commissioner Sanborn? All right, seeing none. Thank you. Next, I will ask Mr. Peter Prey to make a statement concerning his nomination.
Well, thank you very much. Senator Gill and Representative O'Neill. I'm getting an echo. Excuse me just for a minute. And now, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Senator Gill and Representative O'Neill in the Joint Standing Committee on Agricultural Conservation and Forestry. My name is Peter Prey. So far, I've lived all my life in the unorganized territory and want to continue to. This is a great advantage of being in the area to see what is happening and remembering the way that it used to be. It used to be before the Land Use Planning Commission that anything could go on. Now there's guidelines and we can work and make a prosperous, usable place for everyone to enjoy and use. In the years that I guided, it was before the Golden Road and whatnot, we'd have to travel through Baxter Park to get to Ripogenis Dam. We'd have to go to Greenville. Now, way modern roads are, it's only just a step. And we want to see the 10.5 million acres of unorganized territory looked over and taken care of. And I really appreciate the opportunity to serve on the board and try to continue to keep its mission in sight. I could go on for an hour or two, but I spent 15 minutes trying to log on. So I'll end with that. If there's any questions or anything I can do, just speak up.
Thank you. Are there any questions for Mr. Prey? All right, seeing none, now I'll take statements from the floor. Is there anyone else who wishes to speak? Anyone? Raise your hand. No? Okay. As we move on, we go on to, let me just turn my page. all public comments having been taken, the committee will now proceed as follows. We'll review any other written comments. We'll vote on the name. We'll vote on the nomination. Notify the president, and we have to take the vote here real soon. So with that, the hearing by the Joint Standing Committee on Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry for Mr. Peter Prey of Millinocket for reappointment to the Land Use Planning Commission is closed. Taking the vote in accordance with the law, we can't take this vote sooner than 15 minutes unless everybody agrees. Raise your hand if you're okay with taking the vote. Looks like everybody's okay with taking the vote. The pending question before the committee is that the Joint Standing Committee on Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry recommend to the Senate of the 130th Maine Legislature the nomination of Mr. Peter Prey of Millinocket for reappointment to the Maine Land Use Planning Commission be confirmed. A vote of yes will be in favor of the recommendation. A vote of no will be against the motion to recommend confirmation. Are we ready for the question? Looks that way. With that, Carrie, would you call the roll, please?
Representative Bernard. Representative Bernard is absent. Representative Osher.
I support it, the nomination.
Representative Osher, yes. Representative Schofield. Representative Schofield is absent. Representative Underwood.
Yes.
Representative Underwood, yes. Representative Landry.
Yes.
Representative Landry, yes. Representative Hall.
Yes.
Representative Hall, yes. Representative O'Neill.
Yes.
Representative O'Neill, yes. Senator Dill.
Yes.
Senator Dill, yes. Senator Black. Senator Black is absent. Senator Maxman.
Yes.
Senator Maxman, yes. Representative Pluker. Representative Pluker is absent. Representative Gifford. Representative Gifford is absent. Representative McCray.
Yes.
Representative McCray, yes. That's 8 yes, 5 absent.
8 members of the committee having voted in the affirmative and none in the negative. It is the vote of the Joint Standing Committee on Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry that the nomination of Mr. Peter Prey of Millinocket for reappointment to the Maine Land Use Planning Commission be confirmed. Congratulations, Mr. Prey.
Thank you very much.
And we will look forward to seeing you. We will continue this. The next step will be, I assume, will be next next Wednesday on the 30th. The full Senate will do your confirmation at that time. So with that, again, thank you, and thank you, everyone. Anyone have any comments? Committee? Everybody good to go? Motion to adjourn, please. Scott, and followed by Dave, a second. Thank you all in favor, wave at me. Thank you. And we'll all see you next week.
Right, Joe?
All right, bye now.
Take care.